Everybody, it's Kelly, and I'm back with another layout again today, and I'm going to do some portraits of my granddaughter here. I was thinking about using that rose flower paper and then those Prima flowers, but the paper wasn't long enough. I have 3 photos here, and I really want to do, a typical 3 photos in a row going vertically here. Sometimes I do them 3 photos in a row going horizontally. And as I was looking at her skirt when I was first thinking about what materials to use, it is layered. And so I had been looking at some of my older products the other day when I grabbed some other some flowers out of a wicker basket that I keep things in, and I saw this tool. And so I thought, I could go grab some of that tool and layer it behind the paper or the photographs here. And it is a little bit difficult to work with, most definitely. One of the things I decided to do was do 2 layers here because her skirt has, and you can see it there kind of, there's a layer of white tulle and then her skirt goes over. So that kind of just made me really think about this product, which is kind of a cool way to do that. And then I also really like that rose trim to just give this a pop of color. Now, here's the thing. How do you get the tulle on? I suppose one of the things I could have done was sewn this on, and it would have totally been hidden, so that definitely would have worked. I didn't think about that, though, until it was a little late, and so I'm going to struggle a little bit to get this on. I decided to tape it down. So what I'm doing is I grabbed this tape from, I believe, Joann's, and it's just, I love the clouds, but it's not something I use very often, or I don't know if I've even used it at all. So I'm going to take that and start taping the edges of the tulle here. So to save you all of that, I showed you what the back looks like. I now have the 2 layers of tulle down. What I ended up doing on the second layer is I laid down some ATG and then put the washi over the top of that to protect any other layouts so that it wouldn't all stick. Just it wasn't sticking very well. So if you're going to do this and you have a sewing machine, just sew it. I think I could have run like a layer or maybe or a line or maybe 2 lines of stitching down, and it would have been fine. And in between, I could have just affixed the ATG to it. Now, this paper over the top of that is not totally stuck to the background. It does kind of come up a little bit because it's just stuck to the tulle, but it is holding just fine. I think once this gets into the page protector, it won't be an issue at all. All right, so there's the photos of my darling granddaughter. It's so much fun. I have so many boys to scrap with a great nephew and 3 grandsons. Although, I think I talked about this, I think it was in a regular video, might have been a live video. My nephew and his wife are expecting another baby, and it's going to be a girl. So that's really exciting. Another girl to scrapbook. And not that I don't love my grandsons and my great nephew, absolutely. But, I scrapbook with a lot of boy-like products, so it's kind of nice when I get to scrapbook with the girl stuff. I did not get that down quite right, so I'm going back in here and getting it down. Just rearranging those photos. Their photographer does a beautiful job. I did not take these. Someone else did. And you can that beautiful white background. And this little one is quite an imp. So it captured her personality perfectly. As a matter of fact, all of the portraits of the 3 older kids, she totally captured their personality. So that blue dot background paper is from the Doodlebug Petite Prints, and it's the bubblegum blue dot stripe. The navy paper on top is a miscellaneous scrap. I don't know where that's from. It's an older piece of paper. And then that pink rose ribbon is from American Crafts, and that is the last of that ribbon that I had. So yay for using up ribbon, or using up a supply here. So now I don't need to journal anything here, but I want to fill up some space on the right side. So I need some sort of card that really takes, some space up there. I had thought about that big pink one, but um, that was a darker pink. It really took your eye away from the photographs. The key to my heart there, or the key to that card there, I think is okay, but it's not really expressing a sentiment that I feel. So then I remembered I have this princess line here, the Perfect Princess line from Echo Park, and I have not cut into this yet. I bought it when I was working on her baby photos and haven't gone any further than that with it. And so I thought time to break into this, and it's not new to me, but I've had it for I'm guessing about a year, maybe not quite. And I found this card that says, "A true princess is authentic, lovely, courageous, honest, sweet, tenacious, and brave." And that it definitely describes this little one. She is just about 23 months old. She will be very shortly, so she's going to be two pretty quickly, which is hard to believe. And that really describes her. She's very funny. She's very sweet. But oh man, she is a bit of a daredevil as well. But I think, she has two older brothers, so she wants to be right along in there with them. So she really, you can tell she adores her brother, who's the next oldest to her, and she actually adores her younger brother too. So just what a sweet little girl, but definitely strong as well. So I'm adding in here some Puffy Hearts stickers from the Schmel Hidden in the Clouds collection, and I just chose some blues and some bright pinks there just to add a little something to that card. And there we go. Just getting those photos down. It is hard to stick these because everything is moving a little bit because of the tool. Excuse me, guys. Like I said, I think that once it's in the page protector, will stop. Then I have these pink phrase stickers from an Amy Tangerine collection, and I have no idea which one it was anymore. I don't have it labeled. I'm a little bit better about labeling collections now. And I decided actually to bring that brighter pink that kind of matches the pink of the card over to the left between the photos here with some words that kind of describe her to me. So I'm smitten and meet cute there. And then I wanted another texture or still something smaller, and I have these enamel dots from the Schmel Go Now Go collection. I'm just going to select two light pink hearts here and add those in. And I love just that little extra touch there. All right, I'm just about done as I get that done. All right, guys, coming up is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I will be back with another layout again soon. Bye.